game, Super Mega Baseball 2, I will spend a few days literally customizing it so that most of the people in there that we're playing will know. So if you're a subscriber to this channel, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be showing up in that game and your name will be announced. So if you got a weird name, like, well, not weird, but, you know, it might be something to you. But, for example, if it's like 2016 Malibu, maybe I'll change it Malibu 2016. I'm not sure yet of how I'm going to do that. And we'll bring that up in a stream when we're editing it, maybe. So you're 77? Cool, cool. You're another child of the 70s like myself. So you may not have been old enough in like 1980, 81 when you start getting into a music like in your preteen years. I really didn't, because all the choices I had Herbie Hancock and Stacy Q and Def Leppard and Tears for Fears. Shout, right? Goes out to Stormy. Hashtag Stormy on that Tears for Fears one. And then, so the music is all over the place. All over the place. And, yeah, nobody knew what was going on. We had cassette tapes, for God's sake. Everybody wants to rule the world. That's what it sounds like to me. But I did listen to it. I did listen to it. So, you know, I could joke about it now. I mean, we didn't have 3,000 radios on our phone that we can listen to at any time or go to YouTube or all that. We had to go to this place called a library and listen to the radio, and a radio played the same 12 songs all hour, and then they restarted it again. But we're not doing that now. Right now, we are going to get started with some Super Mega Baseball. So everybody buckle up, and I've got this is a, I don't want to mispronounce where you're from, but I would say that you're UK somewhere. So tell the chat where you're from, because you're not very familiar with American baseball. So I told you to buckle up. School is in session, as far as I know. Okay. So you're in Wales. I think that's, aren't those the things that swim in the ocean? Well, no, I'm just kidding. It's up there below Scotland, right? Somewhere. But I saw some Netflix where, like, the young prince went over there and became when it's Prince Charles. The story about Prince Charles, I think I saw on Netflix. It was interesting. Or maybe it is a movie. I have no idea. I watch so much shit. So in this game, we are going to be visiting the Platypi. And somehow I'm able to pronounce that name right now. And we going to... Well, currently we're 3-0. This is game number 4 of 18. Let's take a peek-see at who we got. So we got Balls is on fire. He's fit. Powie's on first. I'd love to put Bojack in, who showed up yesterday. But he always comes in. So he's not into RP at all. So when I'm doing the RP stuff, he comes to watch this channel. He always comes in at the worst absolute time for his interest. Either he comes in when I'm playing a simulator. I do know this show Grand Tour, by the way. So he either comes in when I'm playing a simulator, or he comes in. My in-laws live in Michigan. And so is Nail Clipper Flipper. But yeah, he comes in at the worst time for the content he likes. He likes the first-person shooters, the whatever the hell you call that, games that they're playing now. The COD, the PUBG, you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways. So do we keep Kapowie? Let's see, Bras favorite player there. So if Z's here, we'll have to keep Kapowie in. I was thinking about putting Bojack on first base. So we'll move some players around. We got Beer there at shortstop. We're going to swap. We'll put Beer on second, and we'll put we'll put Beer on second and Beer at shortstop. That's what we just had it, but we're going to swap Kung Fu, and Mariana. We got Mater Hinky out at center field, Mr. Reliable. We got Anzac Vulture out at right field. Let's go ahead and we gave him a chance, so let's put in a different. Did I do a substitute? I need to do, yeah, substitute. I want to put somebody. Here we got Dirty Kurt. Hey, guys. So Dirty Kurt's back out there. And then we got Robert Deputy Dog, who I don't even think knows what Twitch stands for. So he's not going to be here. So let's put Nell Clipper Flipper. Let's see. We got Darren Big Sauce. I've never played him on third. It says he's out of position, so we don't want to injure him. It says he can play second or shortstop. So let's not put him in there. Who do we got for third baseman? Got Nail Clipper Flipper. And so he can only play first. So that's kind of the problem you have. You only have certain people you can play in positions. So if we put Kapowie back at short. Flipper, let's see. So, and then we have our pitcher. The starting pitcher is Jeanette Dreyer. So we'll start with her and see how that goes. We may end up substituting her if she can't hang in there for this, with all the pressure on her for this game. I'm not sure why at the bottom it says I have two of me. It has something to do with my controller versus the not controller. So it has an ego in here. That's based on the difficulty level. If I put that on, then it gets really hard. So we're going to start here at the Platypi. We're going to be up to bat first. The Beer Keggers are coming in with Big Slick, Brandon Balls. He'll be up first. Here we go. Stubby Turbic or something like that was the pitcher for the Platypi. Here's the first pitch. Uh-oh. We're having an issue here. I can't bat. Okay. Let's see. So we have to exit because I lost control here. I can't control batter. Kind of like last night when I couldn't pull my weapon out. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? My controller's on, but remember I said I just saw the two little things. So hopefully it puts us right back where we were. He'll probably be at bat. Custom season. We're going to continue there. Continue game. We want to play it. All right, so here's Brandon Balls. He's back like never even happened. And hopefully he can, now he can move everything. He can hit things, and he's going to let the first one come in as strike number 2. We got to hit this one, which is a good hit. Puts him on first base. So we picked up right literally where we left off, the balls and strikes. The first batter of the game is on first base with Woodsman, the first baseman himself, coming up second to bat. Gonna let that first one come in about elbow level, just a little bit high. That one he's gonna hit right past shortstop, who dives for it, doesn't quite make it. The left fielder picks it up, sends it third, holding Balls on second base. Now we got 2 runners on. Mariana Beer is playing second right now. Is now up to bat. He likes that first one. She slugs it right out there to the left fielder. And now the bases are loaded with Mr. Reliable walking up to the plate, tapping the plate a little bit, and he just wants to get on base, but he'll probably get out. Well, that one he's punching out. That's a good hit. That's going to be good, so we're going to advance all the runners. Reliable passes first, headed to second. He's going to hold up on second, turn around, run back. 3 runs in for Reliable, who's safe on second. There's no outs. Runner on second, that's Reliable, and Dirty Kurtz up to bat. He lets that one swing way out there, wide for ball number 1. That one he hit for some reason. We needed Reliable to go back to second because that's going to be pulled down out of the sky at left. So out number 1 passes us. Reliable still on second. Flipper, our catcher, is he? No, he's third baseman today. Powey's catcher. He hits that one right to second base. Second baseman can't hold on to it. However, Flipper does not have the gas in his tanks to get him to first in time. So he's out with 2 away. And we got Mr. KungfuBeer, the Silver Bomber. He's up now. And he punches out right out to the center fielder, puts him safely on base. And then we got Reliable comes in to score, putting the total score at 4-0. The very first inning of this game. Here is Zebra's favorite, sidewinder KungfuBeer. Smashes it right out to the first baseman's mitt. And just like that, 4 runs on the board. The Beer Keggers head out to the field. The Platypi are setting Kitty Kaufman up first. Charlie Lopez, that would be Charlie Lopez, is next up. A little bit of tenseness going on. Quite fit. We got Kitty Kaufman, their second baseman's up first, facing Jeanette Dreyer. He's going to send a fastball in first. That gets, it doesn't quite make it. Beer goes for it. Nobody can reach it. Reliable picks it up out at center, fires it off to second. And that's a base hit to Kitty.
Now batting, number 22.
So here we go. Charlie Lopez, who has not yet had a chance to bat this season for the Platypi after 4 games, is coming in. Dreyer's picking her pitch, looking back at first base. That one gets popped out. That's coming in. Balls has run over to try to pick it up. It bounces fair. He's going to fire that off to third. That runner's going home. The other runner holds up on second base, so a double with an RBI. Okay, so Dryers wants to throw a changeup here. The runner on that goes foul. The runner is on second. That comes in. Dreyer can't get to it. Beer picks it up, fires it off to first, makes it out number 2. No, that's out number 1. And fires it off to KungfuBeer at home to keep the runner on third. So now there's a runner in scoring position with 1 run already on the board. And then we got the red-headed Viking warrior, Beefcake McStevens, currently up. And Dreyer's got to be careful here because this guy will knock the shit out of it. So she'll throw it in the dirt. McStevens is not going to swing at that one. That one he will. That sends foul, so that's strike number 2. That one he taps up in the air. KungfuBeer's all over it, but she has to actually pull it in, and that's out number 2. No runs scored because it was at the plate. And N.W. Orion joins us from somewhere out in the real world watching Platypi hosting the Beer Keggers. Game number 4 of the series. Jeanette Dreyer's her pitcher. She sends that one in. That goes out to Mariana Beer. Can't quite reach it. So Reliable picks it up to center, fires it off to second. Run comes in 2-4.
Now batting, number 28, the center field.
We have another red-headed Viking bomber, Willie Bacon, who's currently sizzling right now himself as he faces Dreyer. And he swings way too soon. Do much with that, except watch it go right by him. That's coming in a little bit high for ball number 1. 1-1 with 2 away. Runner on first.
Inside.
That curves the inside, but a little bit still on the outside. Now we're going 2-2 and 2 is the full count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And as soon as I get a chance to explain the game for our UK friends, I will do that. This one's going up high. Oh, shit. That's gone. There's a home run. I told you, the Viking Warrior, the ones with the red hair, they have the ability to hit it out. 389 feet, his second home run of the season. And he also brought somebody else with him. So now the game should be tied 4-4, or 4 up. And Tugboat Thomas comes to the plate. Their catcher. He does have power as well, so Dreyer's got to keep this kind of in there. He's going to do some change-ups. That goes right to Beer at short, so he picks it up. He fires it off the first. Hopefully doesn't throw his back out in it. Out number 3. Inning number 1 is complete with the score tied 4-all. And Jeanette Dreyer, our pitcher, will be the first at-bat for the Beer Keggers. So what we have is, in baseball, you have a pitcher who throws it to the catcher, a batter who tries to hit it. Batter tries to get to the bases, and advancing one at a time, obviously, until they can get to the home plate here. Dreyer just hit for. So if they touch that, it's a score. You have 3 outs to try to complete before it changes over and the other team bats. So American baseball is pretty easy if you're a cricket fan and you didn't know how this works. Cricket's quite a hella confusing. The ball hits that right out to the left fielder, and he's simply gone with 1 away. Our own Irish bomber, Bojack Woodsman, with his orange beard is here. He smashes that just out to left on the ground, so he's going to make it to first. Kapowie no, that was not Kapowie, that was Dreyer. Eventually made it to second, so she's safe on 2. Woodsman's on first. Mariana's up with 1 away and 2 runners on. She lets that one come in quite high. That one she hits right down the line. That goes right to first. They snag it out of the air. All the runners get back. Did I say ear? I meant air. All the runners get back in time as Reliable comes to the plate with 2 outs and 2 runners on. That one he's going to not golf at. That comes over the plate, curves in slow and strike number 1. Lets that one go to the outside for ball number 2. That one he hits, that's going to be foul. That makes it count 2-2 with 2 away, 2 runners on. Triple 2, guys, or quadruple 2, as he hits that one. He makes it on first base, and now the bases are loaded.
Now batting, number 69, the right fielder.
So here's Dirty Kurt. Bases loaded, 2 away. And the first one, he punches foul into his own dugout. That's going to be strike number 2 right there as it falls in high. That one, he tips it foul. That's going to be another strike, but you can only hold 2. That goes right out. Perfect. Drops in front of right field. Everybody goes 1 base and advances. Danette finally got home, putting a run on the board for the Beer Keggers, leading by 1 now, as Nell Clipper Flipper, with 2 away, bases loaded, comes out. That one he punches out, but that, I don't think that has it. That doesn't, nope, that's right there. So that's out number 3. It was a good try. Didn't quite come in. So 1 run went on the board for the Keggers. The Platypi are now sending Hera O'Wiggums first at bat, with their pitcher, Stubby Tubrick, on deck.
Now batting, number 29, the right fielder.
So no homers here. Dryer's not really worried about that. Here comes the first. She swings. I don't even know why she's just like swung at it, like, oh, I'll just try to swing at it, but not even try to hit it, kind of looked like to me. So here's Dryer again. That one she punches out. Beer dives for it, doesn't quite make it to it, goes out to Motter. He picks that up, throws the second. Runners on first.
Now batting, number 53.
Doobie's up. He's quite tense. He's fit. No power. He's wasted his arm pitching. So Dryer's going to take advantage of this situation and throw some fastballs. And look at that. He can't even come close to it. But again, all he barely needs to do is just get a piece of it and knock that one way out. Okay, that gets popped up in the air. Big slicks all over this. So he'll grab it. He'll send it off to second. Mariana's on second, ready to tag out the runner, should they choose to challenge her and try to make it to second base. Kitty's back up. We've got a single on her last at-bat. With 1 away, first pitch comes in. That gets tipped foul out into the stands. So some lucky fan is out there enjoying their new baseball. And that one gets popped up, and Nell Clipper Flipper says, I got this, but I've seen him drop it before. So he's going to hold on and to pull that one in and throw it off to second. So Charlie Lopez comes up now with 2 away. As the Beer Keggers try to put an end to this inning without any more damage. The Dryer's starting to throw him wild all over the place, not get him in the strike zone. It doesn't matter. Lopez takes a hold of that one, sends it out to, that's going to be Dirty Kurt. Hey guys, who picks it up out at right field, retiring the Platypi at the bottom of the second with no runs scored. So KungfuBeer, the Silver Bomber, is up first, who tends to wait till the very final inning for some reason to smash him out of the park. Which I'm not complaining about because, I mean, he's getting the big ones. But he sends that out right in front of the center fielder. He makes it to first safely.
Now batting.
By the way, I have no control over the home runs. It's just how you hit the ball. If you get a good shot on it, I mean, it'll go. But, like, I'm not doing any... Oh, that one rolls right out to center as well. Putting Beers on second. And I think that was KungfuBeer at first. So, yeah, I mean, there's ways to, like, do... like where you hit the ball harder and all that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just swinging because I don't want to make it too complicated. So here's Dreyer, who's got the her feet are carrying her only so fast as her shoes can handle. So she hits that out in a good spot in the field. So she'll pass first, headed to second. She'll hold up on second as that's KungfuBeer barely makes it at home, adding 2 more runs to the score of 7-4. Here's Big Slick, no outs, runner on second. Lets that first one come on the inside for ball number 1. He golf swings that to second. He's not going to make it. He gets tapped out there, and that puts Dreyer on third in scoring position. As the Irish orange-haired, well, he's not a bomber because he's not really doing that much. But he will definitely hit that one into the stands foul or just shy of it. Oh, hit the... They could have reached out and caught that one. He lets that one come in. Strike number 2 on the inside. He reaches for that. That goes foul. Almost hits Dreyer. She's running in. That one... Oh, if I would have swung just a little bit sooner, that could have been a good hit. That one he hits... that puts him on first. Dreyer's still making her way home, and she finally made it after calling an Uber and helping her out. As Mariana Beer comes up to the plate next, who's 1 for 2 today. Her last at-bat, she kind of got out at first. She sends that right to the ankles of the shortstop. Pulls it out of the air, so that's considered a line drive, and catches it. She's instantly out. And we have 2 away with Reliable up. He lets that first one go low and on the outside for ball number 1. That one he smashes. The center field puts him on first. And then Bojack makes it to second. Another run is scored. 8-4 now.
Now batting, number 69, the right fielder.
Hey guys, is up. Dirty Kurt. This is sometimes he comes in and says that in Discord. First one, he hits foul. That one's in a beautiful location. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of speed to him, so he'll hold up on second as we send one in. We probably could have made the second one, but I didn't want to risk Dirty Kurt getting stuck in a pickle because he does not have a lot of vinegar. Some of you might get that one. So here's 2 away, 2 runners on. Now Clipper Flippers can't wait to hit the shit out of this thing. So that's why he's hitting them all foul. He's hitting them out of the dirt. That one goes, oh, yes, lands. Okay, so he'll make it to first. And we'll split bases here with runner on first, a runner on second.
Now batting, number 71, the shortstop.
Here's the Silver Bomber. Old man KungfuBeer's up. 2 away. He hits that first one foul. That goes right to second baseman who pulls it out of the air. Out number 3. The Beer Keggers put 5 on the board in that inning. And now they're going to hand it off to the Platypi with Scooter Sandbrick coming up first. Oh, my song. Okay, guys, we got to pause the stream to go listen to the song that I put in Blame Arlo's Discord about 9 hours ago, and it finally just came up. Which one is it? Because, I mean, I could do it again. It's no big deal. I'll wait in line. All right, here's Dreyer sending to Scooter. Strike number 1. I think he needs to get the steam off his glasses there. He has his mustache comb, though, so that's good. First 2 are a strike. I'm not going to risk it by sending a fastball, so I'll send a slider in. That's a nice pop-up. Reliable says, I got this. Because I got this is in the chat right now.
Now batting, number 27.
Actually, it's I've got this is in the chat. And then here we got Beefcake McStevens, their third baseman, who's got a hell of a lot of power behind him coming up. Okay, well that's going to go right out in the slot. So Reliable picks that up, fires it off the first, trying not to throw his elbow out in the process.
Now batting,
And next we got Muffin
20,
Studwick.
the left fielder.
Yeah, he didn't have the homers. I think it was the last guy or the next guy. I don't remember. Somebody got a homer on Dreyer. This guy's got a decent amount of power. So let's send a high fastball up here. Let's see if we can get it in there. Nope, that's going to be ball number 1. Well, that catches him swinging for strike number 1. So we got 2 strikes, 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out with 1 runner on first. That barely catches the corner of the plate. That's going to be 2-2 on the count. He swings at that one. So that's doesn't count in as far as adding strikes. If you have 2 strikes, you can't get any more if you hit a foul ball. But that catches him swinging. He's so pissed off, he throws his bat in the ground. And this guy is the one that got, actually he has 2 homers on the season, 1 on Dreyer here. And so he's going to pop that one. He tries to smash that one out, so he pops it up. And Kapowi's like, okay, I got this. And that's it. That's going to be it for the bottom of the 3rd. No runs scored for the Platypi. We're headed back to the top of the 4th. Beer Keggers sending Kapowi, who just caught that one for the 3rd out, up first. 1-2 for today, and Jeanette Dreyer's on deck.
Now batting, number 13, the catcher.
It says Kapowi's on fire, but based on her batting average, I would say that that's not true. And let's see if she's on fire now. She turns up, and she barely gets there in time. I was going to say, as she turns on her shoes into full power to try to make her get to first base in time. Thank God the air there on the pitcher helped with that situation. So first one comes over the plate, strike 1 for Dreyer. That one's going to float in a little bit high over the top for ball number 1. He's going to smash that one. That's got some distance, but it's going to come in just shy. And Kapowi's running back to first from second base. So Kapowi's still on first, 1 away now.
Now
His big slick comes up.
74, the left fielder.
And he has no concerns about anything right now, as he just wants to hit the ball. He's going to let that one come in strike number 1 over the plate. That one's going to go out to the outside and a little bit low, ball number 1. That's coming a little bit on the inside and high, so I let that one go. It is a strike.
Inside.
Ball number 2.
Inside.
Okay, now we got a full count. That's right down the middle, so we'll hit it. However, it went foul. It's still full count. That one he swung a little too late. That's also a foul. And he gets a walk. Comes in a little low. I thought that might be called a strike. So that's right close. Now, ball's got walked on first, and Woodsman's up next. 1 away. Runner on first and second. He lets that one float in over the top. Drops down in time to be a strike. That one he swings a little too early off the dugout for a foul. That goes right to third baseman, who can't pick it up. Fires it off to second and tried for a double play, but didn't quite make it. So Balls, who got a walk, gets out at second due to the force. And now bases are split. First and second with 2 away. Mariana Beer's up. First one comes in high, ball number 1. She should not have even swung at that one, but that one went foul. Thankfully, it landed on the ground before anybody could catch it. Otherwise, it would have been an out. That one she reaches up for. She hits it. And oh, Lordy, look at that. Kaboom! It's a beer fest here on Easter Sunday as Mariana Beer sends it out of the park. Her first home run at 390 feet. And she also brought in 2 other runners with her, increasing the lead by 3, 13-4, as Mr. Reliable's up next, who lets that garbage go, almost hitting him. Yep, and that seems like the pitcher's trying to hit him on purpose. That one he reaches out just a slight bit too early, punches it out into the stands, foul. That's in the dirt there, which is garbage. So 3-1. That's going to be on the inside, a little high, but it's still strike. Punches that one, which would have been a strike, out to the right fielder. He makes it on first.
Now batting, number 69, the right
Gangsta
fielder.
bat toss for sure. All right, so they're tired of this pitcher. They want to put in Walt Huckster in, now facing Dirty Kurt, who wasn't paying attention and swung about 20 minutes too late. That's going to be, this guy pitches a little different, so got to watch how that goes. That goes right past second. Kurt's on first. And whoever it is headed to third. Oh, that's Reliable on third. So Kurt stays on first. Did not have the, definitely did not have the ability to make it to second in time if they'd thrown it there. That's a nice shot. That's going to get picked off. And that's out number 3. So 3 runs added to the score for the Beer Keggers with Mariana Beer's home run. Tugboat Thomas is going to be up first for the Platypi with O'Wiglums on deck.
Now batting, number
0 for 1
30,
today
the
with a homer and 2 RBIs on the season. Here's Tugboat, their catcher, coming up first to face Dreyer at the bottom of the 4th. Still doing pretty well, so we'll leave her in for now. That goes right to Beer on second, picks it up, slides it off to first, and that's out number 1 for the Beer Keggers.
Number 29.
So 346 average, no homers, no RBIs. O'Wiglums, their right fielder, is first to face Dreyer. And last time, I think she threw a bunch of fastballs. And that's a fastball right there. And that was a tip for a foul. Okay, that goes out right in the hole. So, oh, Reliable, pick it up. There we go. So he's going to pick that up, throw it off to second, holding the runner at first. Now we got a runner on,
Now batting,
1
number
away.
45, the pitcher.
Huckster comes up, who's their pitcher, now facing Dreyer for the first time of the game. Going to try to find the right spot here. He's got no power. And obviously no vision as he swings and misses at the first pitch. All right, that goes out to Dirty Kurt just over Beer's face. Dirty Kurt's going to send it off to first. The computer knew that, so it advanced the runner to third.
Now
You definitely didn't want to be throwing. Beer Jesus is hosting. Thanks so much, the Beer Jesus. So I didn't want to throw Dirty Kurt's shoulder out by trying to get it off to second base or first, or was it third? We just let him go there. So now we got Kitty Kaufman, who's been here a few times today, facing Dreyer, second baseman. She does have a decent amount of powers, but she can definitely hit the ball. As you can see, the contact and speed down the lower right. And Beer's gonna dive. Oh, he almost got it. Did you see that? He like reached out like a madman, like Superman in the flesh, and it looks like the ball just flew over his mitt and was unable to grab that. But now we got Lopez back up, who has done some damage here to Dreyer. Runners on first and second with 1 away. So this is dangerous territory here because this is potentially 3 runs if he gets a homer. So we got 1-1 with 1 away. Let's throw that right there. That's a curveball. And that goes to Beer, who dives for it. Again, can't make it. Reliable picks it up. He sends it off to Kapowie, who fires it home, doesn't make it. Not Kapowie, Beer, who throws it to Kapowie. Now we got Mr. Nice Mustache, Sandbrick, their first baseman, who's also a threat to Dreyer here. 2 away. 2 runners on, first and second still. That one goes out to Beer, who slides for it, but she's not going to be able to make it because it's too far away. Reliable picks it up, sends it to Beer, who fires it home again. Or the other Beer sends it home and doesn't quite make it. So McStevens, who has an RBI already today, 1 for 2, now facing Dreyer. And she fools him with that slider. He swings expecting a fastball. Ah, Bojack caught that in the air. What? We've seen him try those many times, and that one, he picks it up out of the air for out number 2. Hobbles back to first to try to tag the runner, but the runner was already there. So now we got 2 away, runner on first and second still. As the Woodsman pulled in the second hit, or the second out of the inning. So here's Big Slick running to catch it at the foul line, and he does, and that's going to be it. for the Platypi at the bottom of the fourth. 3 runs scored, matching the Beer Keggers' 4th inning run of 3. 13-7 is the score. Is the top of the 5th. The Silver Smasher is now up with 2 for 3 today, with his last one being, was that right to the shortstop or third baseman, second base, something like that. Hit it right to somebody's glove. That one's going to come in too high as a ball, number 1. That's in the dirt. He lets that one go too. That one he swings just a little bit too early for a foul. That one's down the line, but that's also going to go foul, so the count is now 2-2. Oh, you dirty dirtbag. So he doesn't quite make it as the shortstop dove for it and caught it. So he's out at first. Powie comes up now. Z. Brenner's favorite player is once again hitting into the mitts of everybody else. So Powie's out of here. Now here's our pitcher, 2 for 3, Dryer. 2 away, no runners on him. He hits that one just a tiny bit too early as well, and that is going to go foul unless it gets picked up, which it does not. We got a strike now on her. That comes in quite a bit too low for ball, number 1. That goes, well, that's it. 3 up, 3 down. No runs on. Platypi at the bottom of the 5th are coming up with Mr. Sizzling Willie Bacon. And then I got some bits from Z. Brenna, who is cheering for Kapowie. Thanks so much for the 10 bits there, Z. My song I really want to listen to is on, but listen, we can't just drop everything and go listen to music, even though we want to. We got to keep this thing going. We got to keep the fire going here at the bottom of the 5th. Again, I'm keeping an eye on Dryer. She starts getting tired like this. Home. Well, I didn't go home. Reliable sends it off to second. And I thought that was out of the park. I mean, it was like, what, 4 inches from being out. So good thing it didn't. Tugboat's back up for some more. Dryer's signaling the call that she wants from Kapowie. And that's going to be too high for ball number 1 for Thomas. That one gets smashed out. Now Flipper is trying to dive again, but I definitely think he dislocated his shoulder on that one. Here's the next pitch. That one goes out to Big Slick at left. I don't know why we threw it to first base. We didn't want to throw it to first base. We wanted to throw it to frickin' second base. But the signals must have got crossed as Big Slick was so happy he caught that. He fired it in the wrong direction. 100 bits from Arlo. Thank you so much, Arlo. Thank you. So here we got Dryer facing O'Wiglums again. First one's coming in as a slider for ball number 1. That's going to be low. Fastball for another ball. Okay, Dryer's got to do something here or she's going to be relieved of her duties. That catches her looking at it for strike number 1. That goes out to Reliable. Yeah, we're not going to make that. The computer knows where you're throwing it, so it knows if it can advance or not, which is kind of, I wish that was a little bit more relaxed. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and let's substitute Jeanette Dryer. We've played Baseman, we played Mayhem, we played Chris Dirtbagus as Jamal. Got Jose Stu, who has no power if you look down there, so we don't want to put him in. We have Maria Dirtbagus, we have Jacinda Dird. So we'll finish the game with Jacinda Dird. I think we already played her the other day, and that's fine. Molecular biologist from the University of San Diego. University of California, San Diego. Dird's first pitch goes right to Beer. He fires it to second, fires it to first, and doesn't quite get the double play, but it was a good try. Don't worry about my song, buddy. It's all right. And I just got 100 biddies from Malibu. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So here's Dird. Now facing Coffin for the first time today. That one goes right out to Beer. Oh, he dives for it about 3 hours too early. And now the game starts to crack.
The shortstop.
And I promise you, it's not me cracking because I don't give a shit if I win or lose. I just want to have fun doing it. But the game really starts throwing out some weird errors and stuff. So here's on the potential third out. Dird's over there and calls that one. She pulls that in for out number 3. As the bottom of the 5th, Platypi put one more on the board, narrowing the gap of 13 to 8. As the Beer Keggers send the top of the lineup, Big Slick, grounding balls.
Now batting, number 74, the left fielder.
He lets that first one slide way on the inside for ball number 1. I should not have reached that one, but oh yeah, he doesn't have the wheels to get there in time. So he hits it on just the tip of his bat, just out of the reach of the pitcher, but the second baseman is right there to pick it up. So he's out at first. Woodsman's up next. So the Woodsman makes it to first as I get a text message.
Now batting, number 21, the second baseman.
As I get a text, I can't look at it right now because I'm batting, but Jamal sends me a text message asking for something that I already have for him. Oh, nice shot! Mariana Beer. Okay, so now we got double pickle going on. Okay, now, oh my gosh. Look at, they're both running. I can't figure out how to get down there. All right, so everybody's safe. Holy cow! So I had both of them kind of in a pickle. That's where it's dangerous. Because Reliable's up. We got Woodsman on second, Beer on first. That's a foul, so that's a strike. Reliable likes that one, and he smashes that one out of the park. Mr. Reliable, who was hitting homers all last season and not doing much this season, gives a high five right at the plate to Mariana Beer, and Kurt comes over to do a chest bump with him as he does a homer, the first of his season, and brings in the 2 other runners, Woodsman and Mariana Beer. So here's Dirty Kurt. He's going to smash it right out to center field, and he's going to stop at first, hopefully. Just the tip is what they say when you tip that ball with your bat. So here's now Clipper Flipper with Kurt on first, 1 away. He's going to hit that out. That's going to go out. Wrong way. Kurt, get back there. He was looking at the Walmart catalog for about 27 minutes too long and barely makes it back to first. I don't know why I always use Walmart as an example for him. I don't even know if he shops there. Just sound, he just kind of gets stuck there. So anyways, here's Kurt rounding second to third. Beer rounds first to second. Kurt makes it in time. It's more like Best Buy for Dirty Kurt. Someplace that Beer does never shops at. He hates Best Buy with a passion due to a story that was told before. We got sidearm pitcher now, throwing it to Kapowie, who's not very good with those sidearms, as you just saw right there. That one's going to go right to shortstop, and Kapowie's out at first base. So 3 runs added to the Beer Keggers. The top of the 6th, Platypi are sending Sandbrick back up, who has a beautiful golden mustache. And Beefcakes will be following.
Now batting, number 13.
1 for 3 today at the single RBI, 400 average, 3 homers on the season. I think that's what it said before it changed screens on me. Bird's going to be careful here. She throws the first one. Strike one right down the middle. Change up. That's going to be a little high for ball number 1. That goes right to Beer. It's short, who picks it up, throws it out to first, and makes it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 27, the third baseman.
Here's McStevens. Beefcakes is up with his beautiful reddish Viking beard and a threat to anything that Dirt throws, including a changeup. That goes out to Reliable, who picks it up, and he's just going to toss it off the second, hold the runner on first. Well played, Malibu says. Here's Buffett Studwick, who's going to follow up 1 for 3 today. That goes foul as he slices it right behind him. Runner on first, one away. That one gets tipped straight up in the air. Just the tip, they say, as Beer catches it on second, throws it out to first. And now there's two away with the runner on first.
Number 28, the center fielder.
Willie Bacon's up. I don't know if he's been sizzling or not. When he first came in, I thought he would be, but we'll see right now as it sends it off the dirt at first, she at the mound, and she fires it to first to end that series there with 0 runs in. Top of the 7th, the Beer Keggers are sending dirt first at bat. Big Slick at the top of the lineup follow.
Now batting number 22, the pitcher.
As I am returning a text message to Jamal, dirt comes up. Oh, what the hell? She slid it. It wasn't even in her glove. This damn game's cheats sometimes. Well, she's out at first due to technical difficulties. And Big Slick's up next with 1 away. He reaches down. He golfs that one out of the dirt and sends it foul. That one he reaches up and he's too eager to hit this thing, so he's hitting all these things foul. He lets that one go. It's a little low outside for ball number 1. That one he likes. He hits it down the line. That's going to be foul as well. That one's not, but that's going in the same area. That's going to put him at least at second base if he can turn the wheels, turn the gears, and come up with spikes up on second, safe in a matter of seconds.
Now batting number 1, the first baseman.
Here's Woodman. He swings entirely too early at that one, sends that one foul. With the, he jumps for it on first. That puts him on first. They throw it home to keep balls on third. Now we're split runs. Or split base. We have runner on first and second as Mariana Beer comes up with 1 away. Oh, she almost knocked off the pitcher's block, which is what we were hoping for. Woodman slides into second, spikes up. Mariana Beer makes it to first just in time as Big Slick makes it home for another score. Here's Hinkie. Connor Hinkie sends it right out into the gap. And all the runners are going to hang up on the bases that they're at. We probably could have got Bojack in. It would have been close. He does not have a lot of grease in his gears. And now, hey guys, he's shopping at Best Buy, but he's on the plate. He's going to let the first one come in low, ball number 1. With bases loaded, 1 away. The second one's going to go out ball as well. That one's coming. Oh, I thought it was coming over the plate. So we're at ball 3, no strikes. That one's a strike. He sends that out. Hopefully it makes it past the center fielder, which it does. So that puts him on second. He'll hang up. I was trying to get Reliable to go home, but he didn't want to. And I was going to keep Dirty Kurt on second. Here's now Clipper Flipper. First one comes in strike as Abe Lincoln 1979 comes in for a follow. Thank you so much for following. So that little roller went right past second, I guess. It puts Dirty Kurt on third. Whoever was, I think it was Flipper, is on first as the silver-haired smasher hits the first one foul. KungfuBeer's up. That's going to be high. Ball number 1. That's over the plate. That's strike number 2. He lets that one go on the outside. Bounces off the dirt at the last second. Oh, no. Well, I shouldn't have hit that one. I'm glad it went foul, but yeah, that was a dangerous one. So now we're at 2-2 with 1 away. Oh, no! That's his first strikeout ever. KungfuBeer swung before the ball was even released from the pitcher. What a dum-dum. So here we got 2 outs. Runner on first and third. Powie swings a little too late. That one's a foul ball. Right through the pitcher. That puts Kapowie on first. We got Reliable comes in finally. Taps the plate for a score. 21-8 is the score at this point. As Jacinda Durd, they all got blonde hair and look the same. So Jacinda Durd, daughter of Mariana Beer, is now up to bat as she hits it right down the line. It's fair. She heads off to second, sending all the other runners. Well, she's now trying to get that run home, so she's going to get herself in a pickle. And hopefully she could fool these guys who all of a sudden turned up the turbo to get her back to second. So with that, Dird has 2 runs RBI, and she gets a double out of that one herself. So here's Big Slick with 2 away. Dird's on. The uncle of Jacinda Dird goes to first. And now we got a runner on first and third again with 2 away. And that brings up Woodsman.
Number 1, the first baseman.
Woodsman smashes that one, goes past the infielders, and I don't know, Dird didn't seem to be in a hurry to get home, but she does tap the plate. That's another run on the board for the Beer Keggers as Mariana Beer's up. 2 on, 2 outs. Beer heads that out. Oh, okay, well, he didn't catch it, so Beer's on first safely. Big Slick's on first, and the Woodsman's on second, so bases loaded. As Reliable, who has a home run today, is now up with 2 away. He hits that out to center, so he's going to make it first. One runner advances. The bases are still loaded as Dirty Kurt has an opportunity to go big or go home right here. It would be the same thing if he went big. He would be going home for the homer. And he sends that right to the second baseman, so he's not going to Best Buy today. His privileges of shopping there for today have been revoked. The top of the 7th, the Beer Keggers did bring 9 runs in, and after a 7th inning stretch that seemed like 13 seconds, we have Tugboat Thomas is back up for the Platypi. Now here's Dird with her first pitch. That one goes foul. That's in there for the strike number 2. So with the foul ball and the strike, 0-2 is the count. And catches him swinging a little too late at that one. KungfuBeer style. Out number 1 for the Platypi, who's sending O'Wigglums up. Dird brushes off her hands as she sends this pitch in. And that gets popped straight up in the air. And Reliable's out towards the wall and fields that one in for out number 2.
Now batting 44.
No power, no contact, no speed. Jacobs is not going to be even attempting this one. Their pitcher has nothing to give, so they're going to put in Rory Crowds as their pinch hitter, which changes everything for Dird as she tries to figure out what to throw here. And that first one's going to be high. Ball number 1. He's expected some heat there. He got a little bit of ice, therefore he swings and a miss. Here's the next pitch. That drops in just in time. It looked a little low from this end, but it was there. So strike number 2. So he reaches down, he pops that out. Dirty Kurt, who can't shop at Best Buy now, picks that one up out at right field for out number 3. So now it looks like Roy Crowds is back in. No, he's being swapped out for Ace Von Aiston. Okay. He's got a bunch of pitches. Top of the 8th. The Beer Keggers are up. Now Clipper Flipper is first, who's 2 for 6 today. So that's not even, that's like a what? Not 20%. He's a third. It's not a very good batting average right now for this game. He has 2 singles, 2 RBIs when he's hit them and not gotten out, but 2 for 6. He smashes that one though. That puts him on first. That does raise his average. Now he's 3 for 7. And he hangs out on first base as the silver-haired fox, old man, KungfuBeer, 3 for 6 today, who's now 50-50 average. He's up next. He's going to do something with that. He's going to put him on base. It's going to advance Clipper to second. And you don't got to get home runs every time. All you got to do is get slowly advance runners on the base. As Kapowie comes up, and she's ready to smash the hell out of this thing, which is the problem because that doesn't usually happen the way she thinks it's going to. Deep Brenna's favorite player is now up. And she smashes that out. Doesn't get... No, it doesn't. Good job, Kapowie. As Kapowie crosses first, headed to second, spikes up, safe on second. A runner in, and Beer is on third. As Jacinda Durd comes up to the plate, 1 for 2 today, so now she's at 50% average. She hits that one just past first, who catches it, and everybody gets back to base in time. It's kind of a floater, so it wasn't a challenge for the first baseman. As her uncle's now up to bat, Big Slick, balls deep. He hits it kind of the same fashion. He just taps the base. And, of course, oh, I can't get one to go. Yeah, figures. So I could not get one to go backwards. There's everybody on the dugout, you know, feeling the vibe there, as you can see. There's the Beer Keggers, ladies and gentlemen. They're like, yeah, here I am. I'm sitting here and waiting for my chance to play, but I'll just sit right here.
Now batting, number 48.
Kaufman's up 3 for 4 today, so she's gotten on base almost every at-bat so far. Now facing Durd at the bottom of the 8th. But here's Beer. Oh, gee. I swear, when you want them to just dive for, you know, a foot, they end up diving halfway across the diamond there. And then when you want them to dive across the diamond, they do a nail clipper and they go like 4 feet or 4 inches. Yeah, everybody in the dugout was like, let me get out of here. What is going on? So we got a runner on first and a strike 1 for Lopez here. As Durd gets the call, sends it in. That's going to be a pop-up there, and Beer's on this. Beer catches it, sends it to the other Beer on second. And now there's still a runner on first, 1 away.
Number 13, the first baseman.
And Sandbrick's up, who just, I think he had his mustache professionally barbered while he's in the back there. Looking better every time he's out here. Glasses are still steamy, so looking for something that he ain't going to see. And that's going to end up as a foul ball as he swung for that and hit it out. Okay, Durd reaches up. Beer sends that to second, who fires it off high. We can't get in time for a double play. But we do take out the runner on second. So now a 2 away. Got some real heavy power up at bat with McStevens. Durd throws that way on the inside. McStevens does not bite on that one. But he does bite on that one. Beard tries to get that one. She doesn't jump 400 feet like she did. Oh, no. Mater can't quite reach it. So here we go. We'll just put the runner on second. One comes in. Studwick's up 1 for 4 today. Not a very good batting average. However, that all it takes is one slice of the pie to be back in it to win it. Oh, that was doubles right there. Double on top. However the hell you say that. That one's coming in way fast on the inside. Almost hit him in the hip. That's in the zone for strike number 2. 2 outs, runner on second. Durd's trying to clear this inning with nothing big. That's going to be a foul. Let's see. That's on the inside for ball number 2, strike 2, 2 away. That one's right over the plate. It drops in. He doesn't even know what to do on Easter Sunday, and he's out of here. At the bottom of the 8th, 1 run scored for the Platypi. The top of the 9th, the Beer Keggers, 26-9. So it's a 7-point lead. Fast math there for me. They're able to keep the lead thus far with Woodsman 6 for 7 today. So he's doing pretty well today. He's going to let that first one go low over the plate for ball number 1. That's coming in high for ball number 2. He's in no hurry to do anything. Going to hit that right to second. No wheels, no greasy wheels there, so the squeaks don't quite make it to first. Here's Beer with 5 for 7 today, so she also has, well, she has that homer, which helped make the lead. Hits that right out to center field. She's safe on first. With 1 away, Huddle Mater Hinkie, Mr. Reliable, who's jacked right now. Gotten on base. He's 7 for 7 with a homer himself. He reaches out to that, hits it down the line. He's not going to make it as the First baseman taps the bag at first.
Now batting,
So he's out of there.
right field.
And now, with 2 away, Dirty Kurt, this might be his last chance to bat today as he switches sides of the batter box. He's on first. Beer's on third. Now you got Nail Clipper Flipper. His last chance possibly to add to the lead there. He hits the heck out of that. That's a nice hit. That's definitely going to put him on first, possibly second, as he turns the bases and he heads over to third. And then he heads back. Oh, no, he has to head back again. Okay. Oh, dive in first at second. So he causes a pickle, forcing a run.
Number 71, the shortstop.
Old Man Beer's up with Nail Clipper on second, 2 outs. He lets that first one go on the outside, ball 1. He's not in a big hurry here to do anything. That curves in strike at the last second. That comes in low and on the inside for ball number 2. He hits that one, which was a slider. Oh, he does hit the shit out of that. Wouldn't that be great if this was a homer, but it's not. It comes on the inside, out number 3. So at the top of the 9th, with 2 runs added. So that's like 9 to 28. That's a whole lot of points. I can't think about the mathematics. Somebody in the chat can figure that out. 28 to 9. 9 plus 9 is 18, but that's another 10. So you see what I'm saying? It's like 19 points. So now the Beer Keggers have to apply the defense here, or they can let a 19-point game go away like it never even happened. The first one comes in strike number 1 as Dirt is careful of the redded beard man. Bacon. So Mariana Beer is not going to make that, so Reliable picks it up out at center, fires it off to second. And now we got Tugboat Thomas, 0 for 4 today. Looking like, what's his name from Soundgarden? Chris, what's his name? No longer with us. Her first pitch is going to go inside, but it's going to get tipped foul for strike number 1. Runner on first. That one goes right to Clipper, who picks that up, fires it to second, can't get it there in time, fires it to first. Both runners are safe. So first and second was an attempt at a double play that did not quite come to fruition. Wiglums is up with runners on first and second. Again, there's no speed, no velocity. Oh, look at that. I'm looking at the wrong person. Jacinda Dird right now is throwing nothing fast, nothing nice, and nothing accurate with low stamina. But Dird, if we can get through this inning, is going to finish the game. But if she can't, we'll have to put somebody else in there. Fire that off to second. Fire it to first. That's a double play for 2 away. The runner did advance to third, but I thought the double play would be more effective, as Ace Von Aston is going to bow out and let Stu Burko come in to pinch hit. Look at that mustache. Tell me that's not impressive. That white American Chopper style mustache for number 9. Pinch hitter. That comes on the inside. Ball number 1. Never, ever trust anybody with a big white curly mustache. They will hit the shit out of this. Okay, that gets popped up. That's going out of bounds as well. That's foul. All right, so we got 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 away. That gets popped out. That's going out to Kurt, who can hopefully haul this in. And now he has his best 5 privileges back, as the Beer Keggers win another one right in front of your very eyes. So facing the Platypi, here's all the runs, the hits. Well, that's the runs. There's the hits. We had a couple of homers today, one by Mariana Beer, one by Motterhinky, and also on their team, Bacon sizzled one out of here. We had 2 pitchers today. Here's their numbers. Top 3, Motterhinky coming in number 1, Mariana Beer number 2, and Dirty Kurt slides in at 3rd. There's our stuff and our other stuff. And if you guys give me just a second, if you guys want to see another one, we can go with the next game. So Argo is it's the cousin of Arlo. Don't you know? So we're simulating games here. I'm not even talking about them because there they are right there. PC Roberts 11. You're back here. Thanks so much for coming back. Yeah. So your message got stopped there. I don't care if it goes through, but it got stopped there. The auto mod said, "Whoa, you can't say come swallow." But I don't care if you do. I mean, it was said in stream. This is a mature chat, so